Okay, so it's a long episode. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I said in my first video of this year that I'm going to be more mindful with my spending, and I'm trying. I am trying. It's a struggle. Hi everyone, it's Melissa, your plantita abogada here at Tasteful Nodes, coming to you today with my 2026 wishlist episode. Yeah, it's that episode. So my friends, most of them have gone their wish lists together. My friend Jojo says he's not buying any plants this year, but we'll see. I just finalized my wish list yesterday. So I figured I'd share it with you guys. But before we do that, it's probably best that we jump into my 3 disclaimers, okay? 1, KKB tayo, kanya-kanyang bayad. For our Westerner friends, it means that we each pay our own way. There are going to be some gorgeous plants on the screen tonight, and I don't want anyone spending their rent money, okay? Fantastic. Number 2, I'm a lawyer. I am an attorney by profession. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a botanist. So any facts that I do share with you, I'll be sure to put a source at the bottom of the screen so that you can research it on your own time. And then number 3, since I'm not a botanist or an expert, I would suggest that if you see a plant here that does catch your fancy, find the people in your community who do know about these plants. Find those experts. They could give you growing tips. They could let you know what pricing is in your area, help you find a source for this plant. Aside from the fact that they could provide all of this great information, you get a new plant friend. Win-win. You know, the struggle today is what to have on my wish list. And I was talking with my friends, the Hoya sisters, in our group chat, and they both expressed how difficult it is to stick to that wish list plant. And I'm trying. I think we all are trying. And I'm going to do my best because I don't like losing. That'll be one of them. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump right in. The first plant on my list is the Alocasia Prince of Curup. Oh, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous plant. You might have to zoom in a little closer to see the detail, but it's embossed. It's not just a print or a pattern on the plant, it's actual texture. According to Variegated, this plant is from Indonesia, Sumatra, Bengkulu province. It sounds like it could work here. The species description is thick and distinctly leathery, leaves with a unique embossed venation between the secondary veins. It's so gorgeous. The name, even though it's undescribed, is named after the administrative capital of Bengkulu province in Sumatra, which is Curup. And it notes here that although there are some similarities to Alocasia longiloba watsoniana, no inflorescence has been observed yet to confirm or deny. Man. Oh, this is interesting. Growers have noted that the quantity of calcium oxalate is significantly higher in this plant than in other Alocasias. So proper protective equipment is recommended when handling it. Yeah, that's definitely something to note, huh? I don't remember seeing this in the Philippines yet, but I will be keeping an eye out for it because I am a sucker for texture. The next plant on my list is also an alocasia. So I figured I'd get them out based on what kind of plants they are. So bear with me, okay? So we've got 2 alocasias on the list this year. The second one is Alocasia Mandalay. Variegated again, because they are my go-to for anything alocasia. It is assumed to be an Alocasia sanderiana by Alocasia longiloba watsoniana hybrid. The Sanderiana by Watsoniana is a poly. The synonym for this plant is called Alocasia parasol, and I kind of see that with all of those gorgeous silver veins. They kind of look like the wiring in umbrellas, really thick, beautiful. And then the edges are wavy. It's just really pretty, really delicate. Parasol's a good name for it too. It was discovered as a mutation of Alocasia poly by Ned and Kim Bradford of Bradford Botanicals. It was patented under Agristarts under patent number 25310P3. Pretty neat looking plant. This is how they get us. They always show us like the best, most perfect pictures, and then when it comes to us, they on a good day, struggle. They're on the struggle bus. But I am going to try because my mama didn't raise no quitter. The next plant on my list is the only philodendron that is on it this year. Surprise, everyone. After many years of pandemic, I guess, I've reached that point. I think I have all the philodendrons I want. I commented on a friend's post yesterday, and he was like, same. I just don't feel the same thrill in the plant community anymore. And I responded, I'm not sure if it's plant buying fatigue for me or if I'm just tired of all the philodendron hybrids. And then I look through my screenshots and I see this guy and I'm like, what were you talking about, Mel? I'm so tired. I might be tired of the philodendron hybrid. Clearly, I didn't remember this one. So this plant is called the Philodendron Belle Isle. According to Rare Plant Fairy, it's named after Detroit's beautiful Belle Isle Estate Park. Yeah, go figure. Like the most random thing, I'd own a plant that's named after a place in Detroit. But hey, we're here and it is just gorgeous. It looks like a UFBI had a baby with a golden dragon and then decided to dress that baby up in ruffles. It is so gorgeous. You've got those long ears, you've got that really long body, and then on the sides of the body are those waves, and it's just amazing. The reason it is on my wishlist plant list is because it's gorgeous, but I do worry that I wouldn't be able to get something like that here in the Philippines just because of all the tariffs and stuff. Oh man, it is the taxes we have to pay when things get here. It's just absurd. So there's just no point buying anything from the US to come to the Philippines just yet. A girl can hope and wish and dream. It's free to dream. Another plant on my list is the Syngonium Red Slender. I never thought I'd want another Syngonium ever again. No. I mean, they grow like weeds here. They're just so... They love the climate, I suppose. But man, I saw this and I want it. I want it. Leaves are this beautiful pink, soft red, slender as the name implies. I'm sure it will do really, really well here. The question is, can I find it here? And do I want to take a chance of getting overrun by Syngoniums again? I am curious about what a mature plant of these looks like. So yeah, for those reasons, it's on my wish list. The next plant on my list goes without saying is the most controversial plant in recent plant history. And I am talking about the Monstera Devil Monster, or the Monstera Galadriel, or the Monstera Circuit Board. Yeah, lots of names for a very controversial plant. You either love it or hate it. I happen to love it. So I'm seeing some more mature plants come out, those more mature leaves. It is just gorgeous. If you guys remember Monstera Esqueleto with that really droopy look, imagine one of those white with some really prominent veins. It's just beautiful, a beautiful plant. And I'm really excited that the pricing is slowly going down because I've been patient. I've been patient, but I don't know how much longer I could hold out. Okay, so I'm thrilled that the price is going down, but I'm not there yet. So hopefully soon. The next plant on my list, or the next group of plants on my list, are Hoyas. I've got, got a few. I got 4 of them, so bear with me. This plant that I'm about to show you, here we go, this one right here. It's a Hoya clemensorium dark back. And if you look at this thing, it looks like a tricolor. You've got that dark green body, you've got those black veins, and then you've got this beautiful silvery gray pattern on it. Based on the picture, it's a handful. I like my leaves massive. Yes, remember the last episode? I like big things, and a Hoya leaf that big fits the bill. I am seeing that it's from the Bee Hoya, and I bought a couple of their Hoyas recently. I'm really excited for those to arrive because it's going to be amazing. I should probably ask to see if they have one of these in stock. The next Hoya on my list that I really want is a Hoya undulata silver. So I've heard lots of things about Hoya undulata, and I've heard that it can be a little difficult to raise. And here I am, trying to go after the silvery one, the silvery version with a little bit of green on it. But I mean, who can resist those leaves, those wavy leaves? I think one of my criteria this year for my wish plant list is, the waves, the ruffles. Can you imagine a lush pot of this? Simply gorgeous. And then the next plant on my list, oh man, is a Hoya Chiang Black Magic Clone 1. When I see this plant, I'm just blown away by these dark, gorgeous leaves, by these dark, gorgeous flowers. So there are two colors. It's like a fluffy reddish gray and then a darker red in the middle. I know that those colors don't come naturally. I mean they do, but only when they're stressed. And when I see this plant, one, I know I want it. Two, I think, I don't know why, I always think to myself, well, why should I be the only one who's stressed? I think the plant should get stressed too. Yeah, we could get stressed together. My next plant is a variegated Hoya sigillatis. And oh my goodness, I've seen most of them as outer variegated, so I don't know if this implies that there's an inner variegated one as opposed to an outer variegated, but really it's been the outer variegated one that's been on my radar. So it's gorgeous. Along with the dark green base and then variegation, the white variegation that if you stress it out, like we would stress out the Chiang, turns pink. Oh my goodness. So much winning. It's just beautiful. Let me see how many I have here. I have 2 begonias on the list. And the first one that we're going to talk about that I want, I don't need, but I want, is Begonia carolineifolia. Carolineifolia. In any case, it's this beautiful plant. It's got a, what is this called? They're calling it, there are 2 kinds of begonias, right? One's like a rhizome begonia, and then the other one is a cane begonia. Ha! Know my begonias. Well, this one is an upright rhizome begonia, as opposed to one that crawls. It's upright. And then the leaves are kind of like, they got these waves on the edges with serrations. Really, really nice. So it gives us the impression of like a really tropical begonia. I think like if a coconut tree was a begonia and mini, that is what this would be. It's really nice. The body kind of adds to the whole tropical vibe. It kind of looks like those steps on the side of the coconut that they cut into so that they climb coconuts here in the Philippines. Let's see here. It was described in 1852 according to the American Begonia Society. Easy to grow plant, but little has been written about it. It is native to southern Mexico and Central America. It does not branch freely and becomes quite large when well grown. We like big. And the flowers are pink pale. So much win with this plant. I really, really want it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it here. I do know someone who collects begonias, so I'll be sending him a message when I have some free time because that is a gorgeous plant. Oh, man. So I don't know how I get targeted with these things. Begonias and I are well together, but these I think might be above my comfort zone. Anyway, gotta try it if the price is right. Now this plant is called Begonia pteridiformis. It's so good looking. The leaves are slender. They're narrow. They're not round like other begonias. They're not big and huge. They're slender and small. And again, with a palmate coconut type leaf looking thing. It says here it was first published in 2010, so it's rather new still. The native range of the species is southern Indochina. And I'm looking here, nothing in the Philippines. We're looking probably at Thailand, Cambodia, the like. It is a tuberous geophyte that grows primarily in a wet tropical biome. So yeah, that might be a problem here. I have rainy season, but 3 months, 4 months out of the year is going to be dry. And this poor plant, I hope it's good because it's really gorgeous and I'd really like one. The undersides of the leaves are red. The body of the plant is red. And then the flowers, pink. Oh my goodness, be still my heart. The next plant on my list is something that Ateme Tolentino posted on her Facebook a while back. I want to say maybe just this year or maybe late last year. If you haven't seen my video of the garden tour of her place, check it out. She is referred to as the Philippine aroid queen for a reason. Now, the plant that I am looking at and drooling over from her garden, there's so many of them, but this is the one from her garden for this year, is the Piper sp Timika. This looks like it's probably, based on the name, probably a native of Indonesia, I'm guessing. I don't know if the base is dark. I'm assuming it is, but it's got these white hairs on it. It looks fuzzy. It looks soft. It looks like it wants to come to me. Okay. Oh, okay. It says here, the plant has a black to brownish base color and feathers all over the leaves that are very beautiful, silver to blue. That is according to Syngonium Borneo. Yeah, it's really nice. The price is not bad, but again, I don't know how I'd get it here. Might be a problem. Really nice though. The next plant on my list is something that I saw on my friend D. Lumanog's Facebook page. His Facebook page is Suaveroids. I bought some Monsteras from him as well as ferns mostly, but this is amazing. It is called Homalomena Arcturus. This plant appears to be a hybrid between Homalomena sp Papua and Homalomena sp Borneo. It's really nice. It's elongated. It kind of reminds me of the Syngonium Red Slender, except this isn't Red Slender. You've got this beautiful long leaf. You've got these really nice ruffled edges. And then I guess the outer part of the leaves are kind of a darker color compared to the inner part of the leaves, which are a lighter green. For newer leaves, it appears to be a yellow, red, burnt orange color. Stunning, stunning plant. And I need to hit D up because I want one. See, I might even end up buying another plant at the end of this episode just to knock a plant off my wish list. But that is the Homalomena Arcturus. Anyone who knows me knows that I am an animal lover. I often joke with my husband that, we don't stop until we have a zoo. Yeah, we've got everything here. And this next plant reminds me of an animal. I think that's why I love it so much. It is called Paphiopedilum bellatulum. And I've seen some people call it panda because of the dark contrast between the white and the red or black patterns. But it is a slipper orchid of sorts. Really, really nice. Yeah, it's so pretty. Very pleasing to the eye. I'm looking at Reddit, a Reddit post. This beautiful species is found in the wild of India, Myanmar, Thailand, and China. Sounds very interesting. And it is a really, really beautiful plant. Make it odd and make it mine. I love it. Make it odd, make it mine, make it complicated. The next orchid on my list is Lepanthes calodictyon. Calodiction. I don't know how to pronounce these things. But that's not the only complication. I'm looking at this plant. It's on Mundiflora. It's pretty neat because you have this jewel orchid looking leaf. So you've got those really nice veins against that green base. And then you've got these wavy edges, again with the waves. And then when it flowers, it produces one single flower at the very front of the leaf. And that's it. And it is just so attractive. And it looks so happy. And it makes me happy. And I really do hope that we could find it here. Or find a way to get it here. Because it's relatively cheap. On the Mundiflora website, it's about $20. Not bad. I've had worse. Growing climate intermediate to warm, low light. It needs frequent watering. Please keep the substrate moist. Okay, I could do this. Especially since it suggests for mounted specimens, it may be necessary to water more than once a day. I have an idea. But first I need to find out if I could find this here. Because it's pretty neat. Pretty neat looking. Looks like a coin. A wavy coin. So this is going to be the last of our orchids right now. And this one is from a friend of mine. He posted this in October last year. Hardinerong Sunog. Wally posted a Philippine orchid called Crepidium dentatum. So yeah, I kind of guess where this is going. Dentatum, meaning the teeth, right? Maybe. Yeah. So named due to the toothed labellum. Oh yeah, there it is. So cute. The details of the toothiness. But the reason I like it is because the leaves, even if they don't have flowers, they're attractive. They're ribbed, they're green, but they've got this purple speckling contrast on it. Really nice. The flowers are green, but I do see some purple there as well. I'm not sure what those parts are. It's just an attractive plant, and the fact that it's here in the Philippines gives me false confidence that I can keep it alive. I would hope I could keep it alive because it's here in the Philippines, but I know where to find it, so this is a good thing. And then my last two plants. Let's go ahead and talk about this one because I've wanted this forever, and for some reason I've just never gotten one. I don't know why. It's not like I haven't seen it. This is called an Anthurium clidemiodes. It's pretty interesting. I do see it. It's a climbing Anthurium, kind of like Polystichtum is. The marijuana, the 420 looking Anthurium. But this one is corrugated. So you've got this pebbly texture on the front of the leaf. It seems matte. It's just an interesting oddity of a Anthurium. According to Jiffy Plants, this is a native to Central and South America. Oh, and Jiffy Plants says that it is also velvety. So it's not just deeply lobed or corrugated. There's an actual feel to it, a soft feel. According to Exotica Esoterica, it was described in 1940 by botanist Paul C. Stanley, and it was collected in Costa Rica by Manuel Valerio. The name is derived from Clidemia and oidi, which is Clidemia-like, in reference to the resemblance its leaves have to those of the soap bush, which is Clidemia hirta. Pretty interesting, this stuff. And then the final plant on my wish list is a tree. I live on a farm, okay? I am allowed to have trees, and this one I've wanted for a long time, and I've never gotten around to looking for one. Maybe if I'm done with my next project, I'll put one of these trees nearby so I could see it. It's really attractive. Okay, so the camera just died on me. That's how long this episode is. So I'm going to make this quick. We're going to get through this, okay? Last plant. The last plant on my list is a Creativa religiosa. This is better known here in the Philippines as Balay Lamok, which is house of mosquitoes. I don't know why. If I figure it out, I'll put it at the bottom of the screen. And Saling Bobog, sacred garlic pear or spider tree. And it's this beautiful plant. Nice leaves, unremarkable in terms of leaves. So the flowers are where it's at for this plant, since the leaves aren't bringing it. The flowers are white, cream, yellowish, you get the idea. And then it's got these purple stamen coming out of the middle of the flower. And it's just, the flowers come in bunches. Really, really nice. It's a nice looking plant to have, I think. And I'm looking for more trees to begin with. There is information about it being used in traditional medicine. Anyway, that's the last on my wish plant list for 2026. Pretty, is long. It's all over the place, but it's stuff that I have in the screenshot album on my phone. So I figured I might as well put that album to good use. And I even had to not use everything because it's kind of obscene how many screenshots I have on my phone. Anyway, I'm kind of curious to see what you guys have on your wish list this year. Do we have anything in common? Is there something I need to know about? Put those wish list plants in the comments. I really want to see them. Okay, that's it. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, feel free to give it a like, subscribe to my channel, click that notification bell so you get notified of future content. If the once a week videos aren't good enough for you, check me out on Facebook. I'm there as Tasteful Nodes. I post longer write-ups there. We have a little bit more heart-to-heart conversations just because it's easier to navigate. If all you want to do is look at pretty pictures right before you go to bed at night, check me out on Instagram. I'm there as Tasteful Nodes as well. Okay, guys. Until next time, sa uulitin, keep your nodes classy and tasteful. Bye.